Hi, this is Little Dwarf playing games while rambling incoherently into a microphone. Why? Well, just because I can, and I continue with Dishonored 2 blind. Okay, that's the elevator. Note from Delilah. Following the Abbey's pathetic assault, I want the power shut off in the security room, and I want this rickety old contraption locked. No more supplicants from the city riding up to beg for my graces. Come to my throne room only if your need is dire, and woe be to anyone from outside the coven who disturbs me while I'm painting. The overseers were probably the last of our significant enemies, and now that they are beaten, I trust that you can handle anyone else who comes along.
To restore power to the elevator, I'll have to reach the security room.
She probably found it funny, using the chapel as a studio, mixing pigments where those fools used to preach their nonsense. But she moved to the throne room when she was ready to start her new painting.
Always exciting when she starts to sculpt or paint.
Yes, but this one is special. Delilah says it's going to change everything, the world and all the spheres beyond. Go sneak a peek of it, if you dare. I told her once, I told her 1,000 times. You have to learn the words and say them just right. Otherwise the spell won't work, no matter how many goose feathers you've gathered. Thrice. That's the part I always mix up. Tap the whalebone thrice, not twice. Ambergris, where am I going to get that? Maybe the incantation will work with just a little muck from the street. Next time, I'll try it with a waxing gibbous. And if that doesn't do it, then I've got no idea how to fix it.
Okay. Throne room. Okay, I'll probably go to the tower front yard. No, I don't want that. I'll probably go...
I can use the elevator to reach Delilah up in the throne room.
Yeah, but it doesn't work. I have to... restore the power first. Oh, that's some gruesome decoration.
The High Overseer.
Oh, no, that's not the power I wanted. Okay, that was pathetic. I guess it was a trap for me. Or for anyone else who wanted to get the High Overseer's body. Excuse me. Although, no, that's just a hound. lying right next to it. So maybe I can, like, I'll circumvent it, take the witches out first, and then come back and grab the bone charm. Okay, that's one of the Delilah's statues, and she can see through those, I'm pretty sure. So it's like an alarm. It worked like this in the Brigamore Witches DLC, where she screamed. You know, the statues screamed and summoned the witches. Oh, maybe I can just sneak up on the hound.
The High Overseer.
My nails red. I'll fill my pillow with your hand. You want to die? I'm crying for Delilah.
I'll see you in the void.
Okay, this is not exactly optimal, but I'll take it. Is anyone dead? Yes. But was anyone dead before this fight? If so, then I guess that's how it is. Like, I'm not going for any kind of achievement, so I guess I'll just have to live with it. Yeah, total kill once, but I don't know how that happened, to be honest. I definitely wasn't planning on killing anyone. No. Okay, I didn't save. To be honest, I would prefer to just get the bone charm and leave, rather than have to circle back. Maybe I can destroy the skull by shooting it. Okay, I can.
The High Overseer.
A shivering silhouette and blood sacrifice. Killing bloodflies restores health. No. Enemies miss more often with range attack. You're more visible. No, I'm well enough visible as it is. We remember our sovereigns. Finlay Beauregard, blah blah blah, Emily Kaldwin. They haven't replaced the plaque that names me Empress. And you know, my reign is still going on, according to this. I thought she turned. She doesn't.
Hitting bottom. So delicate, so fine.
The old woman who pushed off the roof cared more about these wishes than she did her own rotten bones. She begged us not to break anything else.
Oh, please, not that one. It's over 100 years old.
No, no. That belonged to Emperor Jacob Kaldwin. It was a wedding gift.
The older it is, the more exciting to smash, I say.
Yes. Why is that, I wonder? Another mystery.
Is someone there?
Safe over there.
Oh, my nails red!
Okay, that didn't work.
What? Thousands deaths of survivors. Scoop out your nice one. Learn this trick for myself. I won't let her escape.
Come back here.
Interesting.
Okay, this one is staring right at the door and it's annoying me.
See? I won't let her escape.
Okay, so this goes back here. this goes to the basement, which I was here, right? Yes, as evidenced by the bodies. Oh no, that's a random body that I didn't produce. So but this just goes to the main hall, though.
Strange how it moves. Like a man, but not like a man.
Oil runs through its veins, rendered from the fat of leviathans from the deep, icy waters.
It has nothing to do with our mistress's magic. Not touched by the void at all. Could we make one of bones, I wonder? Like the grave hounds.
Delilah could, with Brianna's help. She was always oh so clever with the bones of things.
Yes, but Brianna's cut off from Delilah's magic now. There's room for another of us to become her favorite.
We should make a man of bones to win her favor. With Jindosh in the grave, his clockwork toys won't last forever.
Peckish.
The machine has detected something. The machine is experiencing uncertainty. Unauthorized presence. Triggering electrostatic discharge. Stand clear. Okay, shut it down. That's wrong.
Okay, are they both alive? Yes. Even though someone died in this mission, and I'm not quite sure how. But I'm not going to restart it all because of that. Oh, that's where the torturer used to live, and he was a follower of the outsider here at the shrine, and he was also, I think, a son or some other relative of Granny Rags. Okay, there's an oil tank missing. I need to find an empty one then. Bring it here. Although, wait, I don't need to. I just need to do this.
throne room.
And the humming. The belly rumble of machines digesting oils from the great leviathans of the deep.
We should see who tampers with the dead metal things.
Too late to blink! How do you enjoy your very last minute? Let's finish her!
Okay, they killed themselves, which I'm not really a fan of.
The belly rumble of machines digesting oils from the great leviathans of the deep.
We should see who tampers with the dead metal things.
Okay.
Why is there a tree in the middle of the chapel?
Well, that kind of seems to be Delilah's thing. What with this symbol specifically as well. Delilah on Rune Harmony. Bending the energies of the void was tricky, but I managed to corrupt runes of bone for my great painting. I've got all of the ingredients ready in the chapel: dried kelp and algae from the moats, flowers from the greenhouse ground to dust and made into pigment, human bones infused with the fluids of terror and regret. Mastering patience, I will continue painting until the final rune is ready to affix to the throne, my throne. But harmony must be maintained between the corrupt runes and the pure counterparts, too corrupt aligned with the two of the purest. If the harmony is not observed, the magic of the painting could get twisted and fail, or even turn against me.
Delilah's working on something terrible, but I might be able to sabotage it.
Craft a corrupt rune. Yeah, I will trap her in a painting? This is a retread of the Brigable Witches, which is a bit stupid if you ask me.
It worked. I painted the chapel, but added a tree to the painting. After arranging the runes across the chair, both pure and corrupted, I was able to transpose the chapel made of paint with the one made of stone. With more runes, I should be able to do the same to all the Empire. This will be my greatest undertaking. Transposing my painting. The world as it should be. With this wretched dung heap we're all born into. At last, all will be made proper and good.
Okay, so she has a way of transforming her paintings into reality.
By crafting more corrupt runes, I could disrupt Delilah's painting.
Okay.
Still idling. Take this opportunity to backcharge second coil. After the final field test. When this plays, check central rotor. Instruction set. Remove display back after the final field.
Okay, is this one active?
Check central rotor.
I think so.
Switching to alternative tactical mode. Triggering electrostatic discharge. Stand clear. The hand hit tag identifying the enemy is powerful.
Okay, where's the other one?
Why is the electricity running again? Like mice in a snake's burrow.
This playback indicates some detection without certainty.
Someone's burning whale oil again. Curious who wants to stink it all up.
Okay. I will explore that as well, but in a moment. Wait, so this is just this is the entrance, right? Over here. Okay, so I don't actually need to go back there. Okay, this is a statue of Delilah, which I should probably not stand closer to, because this seems like a, you know, like a perimeter.
Thing is still out there somewhere. There's a lesson for it coming.
Back-facing visual detection. Playback indicates lost enemy.
I won't let her escape!
Hunting. Playback indicates a young woman, armed. Switching to alternative tactical mode. Playback for unambiguous enemy. Triggering electrostatic discharge. Stand clear. Unauthorized presence. Mercenary loop detached.
around. Huh.
I'll paint my nails red with your blood.
Someone there.
Whoever you are, your quarrel isn't with me.
Why didn't it work? Oh, maybe it did. There was just one additional witch.
Time to try and see what I can.
I just want to be left in peace. As soon as I can leave the tower, I'll be gone.
Your face is covered. The Grand Guard won't like that.
What are you talking about? The Grand
You're
Guard
not with Delilah. Come closer so we can talk.
are in Karnaka. Yeah, I want to talk, but you don't want to. Combustion. Your grenades inflict more damage. Okay, you don't want to talk. That's a pity.
Who's that? How do you want to die? I have plucked you in my whiskey. I will.
Maricade's diary. The High and Mighty Overseer himself was here when Delilah took the throne. The look on his face as she vanquished Emily the False and her Zirconan father will forever keep a candle flame flickering in my heart. Watching him beat a frantic retreat, knowing he would return with the others of his bloviating sect, knowing they would fall before us, it was delicious. The tower is ours now. Dunwall and Karnaka are ours. soon the oracular sisters, and when my mistress finishing her painting, we will own all of the empire. Wait, this is a different place. Royal Protector's chambers.
It makes me furious seeing the tower like this.
Oh, that's my painting of Corvo. Okay. No, wait, this is where the High Overseer is. Okay, so there's no point in going back here. I'll just take the elevator to the throne room, I guess.
I hope it's not a rat.
Feels better. The fresh air really helped. And the calendula flowers.
You're not one stranger, and somewhere else. Time to cry and bleed. Let's hear how did you do that? Where did you steal this dress? No, I can still how it feels.
Okay, that didn't quite work. Because the elevator is somewhere more to the back from this.
feel her spirit touching mine.
Is someone there? Enjoy your very last minutes! I won't let... I wonder how it feels! I swear! I'll grind your skull into a very fine powder and drink it! I'll see you. I'll scoop out your brains and learn this trick for myself. Such powers are a waste on you.
Fresh baked is so much better than dried.
It's gotta be something nice. Something no one else has thought of. Maybe something with Gold's eyes. Or the bladder of a cat.
For all anyone knows, I'm the favorite. And why not?
Is someone there? I wonder...
I think the other places will be places I've been in. If they are even places I can exit from, I guess I can't. Okay, no more runes or anything.
You will take me back and die at my hands.
Reach Delilah.
to my throne.
Use the heart against Delilah. But how?
I have protection. She feeds on the cracks in the world. This hollow shell with my face. I conquered an empire of cow.
Just like that.
My spirit returns.
Okay, so
the canvas, and I will show you my vision.
I have to change the rune for the corrupt one. Right? So that she gets trapped in it in the end. Place the corrupt rune on the throne. Wait, am I soft-locked into killing her now? Place the corrupt rune on the throne. Yeah, but where is the throne? Right here. Okay, and right now I am supposed to follow her into the painting and somehow make sure.
So this is the world she dreams about.
Render her unconscious, but how? Okay, everyone is like worshipping her. I'm not sure what exactly am I looking for. But I think the replicas I can just destroy, right?
return, I take back.
Is she the real one?
Should trap her in her own fantasy world.
What? Kill Delilah. Place Delilah on the throne. Yeah, I did. I didn't do anything. Unless I'm just supposed to leave now.
I have to eliminate Delilah one way or the other.
Oh wait, I was supposed to... Okay, the real throne. Okay, this is kind of ridiculous. Oh great, I dropped it. Okay, this is like some kind of a sitcom routine.
You wanted to rule a world of your own, Delilah. So be it.
No, wait, to be honest, no, Can I still kill her? Like, is she dead?
You've caused too much suffering to live, Delilah.
Yeah, because I realized this is the exact repeat of the scenario from Brigham or Witches, where I argued that it's actually kinda to kill her, then trap her forever in a painting. Like, I'm not a fan of punishments that are forever. At some point it's going to be enough, and past that point it's cruelty. So I think it's better if she's dead.
Father? Father?
Emily, what happened?
Let's sit down. I'll explain it all.
Apparently I killed 2 people, but I don't know who the other person was. It doesn't matter. The chaos level is still low, so I should get the good ending. Search Megan Foster's cabin aboard the Dreadful Whale. Reached the Royal Protector's chamber within Dunwall Tower. Rescued Corvo Attano, breaking Delilah's magic. Addressed the survivors near Dunwall Tower over the street speaker system.
And so a man born with the face of the Duke took his seat in Karnaca, ruling with empathy for those not born in a palace. The people were surprised by this sudden turn, but did not question their good fortune. In Dunwall, with the death of Delilah Copperspoon, her coven lost its power, and their short-lived coup came to an end. The rightful Empress returned to the throne and began extinguishing the fires across her city. So it was that Emily the Just, Emily the Clever, would fulfill her destiny, ruling for decades over a mended empire with Corvo Attano at her side. In his day, Anton Sokolov fired the engines of industry, hurtling the empire into a more sophisticated age. He dallied with nobles, wayward artists, and great inventors alike, drinking in all that life could offer. Leaving Dunwall for the last time, he headed to the cold north, contented at last on a final voyage to take him home. There are things that never change, no matter how hard you try. Questions you must answer. As Megan Foster faded from the world, Billy Lurk stepped from her shadow, setting out to discover her truest self, and seeking the closest thing she'd ever known to family.
Okay, so I think those are the credits, right? Yes. So that was Dishonored 2. I liked it more than Dishonored 1 because it seemed to have taken into consideration the greater range of possible playstyles. You know, I sucked at stealth, but I was still non-lethal, and the game was still fun in this way, fighting the enemies head-on, just not killing them. So I appreciate the developers for taking that into consideration and for giving you a broader range of applying your different skills in a lethal or non-lethal way, regardless of how stealthy you were. You could still go very head-on and still do not kill anyone. So that was really cool. And overall, the level design I think was better, especially the Clockwork Mansion and Aramis Stilton's house that was sort of trapped in time. That was probably one of the most creative levels ever that I played in any game. So I think that was pretty brilliant. The story was meh. And overall the story in Dishonored 1 wasn't even that good. And this felt very much like a retread of Knife of Dunwall, down to the ending even. So yeah, the story was so-and-so, but overall the game was fun to play, more than Dishonored 1. And Dishonored 1 wasn't even bad, I just don't think it was brilliant. So I had fun. I'm glad I played it, although in retrospect I kind of regret playing as Emily. If Corvo had the same powers as he did in Dishonored 1, that being Blink and Stop Time and Possession and the like, then I think his powers were actually more fun than Emily's. So I kind of regret not playing as Corvo because of that. I just, you know, Stop Time was like one of the most fun powers that I played with in games. You know, just you know, looping around enemies and knocking them out while they were frozen. And I don't think the game would have changed. Like, it didn't seem to me like the game would have been that much different story-wise. The angle would have been different, and I think from a perspective of the narrative, it works better if you play as Emily. But I didn't feel at any point like some parts of the story were tailored towards Emily, so I think at most probably that the dialogue would change, right? If I played as Corvo, but all of the actual story beats, you know, the storyline would be still the same, and I think I would have had more fun with Corvo's power as opposed to Emily's, but it is what it is. And lastly, it was kind of a mistake to play on very hard. Like, I'm not even half good enough to play on very hard. It was significantly harder than Dishonored 1 on hard. The enemies finally stopped being nearsighted for once, and they actually noticed you with reasonable frequency for normal people, even if you were like peeking outside cover, or, you know, not fully visible, but they saw your head or something. So yeah, I kind of sucked a little too hard to make playing on very hard such a good idea. But now because there is still one game which I am going to play. I'll probably take a break in real time, but you won't notice that because I upload all of my stuff in advance. There is a game called Dishonored, Death of the Outsider, and I will probably play that on very hard as well, because I would feel bad sort of backsliding into an easier difficulty. But I'll probably give myself some time. I had fun with Dishonored, but I wouldn't say I'm like enthralled by this game. So maybe it'll do me good to play something else in the meantime. But overall, it was decent enough. I don't regret my time spent with the game. Although funnily enough, out of the 3 games by Arkane that I played, that being Prey, Arx Fatalis and this, I probably enjoyed Dishonored the least. But you know, that may be partially because I sucked so hard at the whole stealth, although not necessarily because I love Thief, the original Thieves 1, 2 and 3. Even though I still suck at those games, I just think they have better atmosphere and a better story ultimately. Like, for example, Karas from Thief 2 is like 100 times more impressive and interesting of a character than either Delilah or the Lord Regent or Campbell or anyone who appears in this game. So yeah, I do think the Thief games are actually better than this, and it's kind of irrespective of how much I suck at a given game, because I was still bad at the Thief games, but I still think they were great despite that. So yeah, but Dishonored was okay. I will let the credits roll in their entirety out of my respect for the developers. I don't imagine anything particularly mind-blowing is going to happen. It never did in the past. Yeah, if I write something more, like an elaborated, extended upon summary of my thoughts and feelings, it's going to be in the pinned comment underneath this video, and if I don't, then I guess I don't. For now, that's all for this one, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!